Good morning. Wednesday morning. How's everybody doing today? Oh, nice. Ta-da. All right, down to 19,910 here. And I got to turn this music down. Woof. There we go. Music was blasting. We were jamming out over here in the pre-market. What up, Timbo? You can see we took a few degeneracy trades. A couple degen trades there. We are small green. 255, 231. What's the range tonight? Overnight. 200 points. Not too bad. We do have FOMC today, I believe. Yes, pulling back there. Loss of the 5650. Loss of the 5650 pushes down to the 35. ES is approaching the 35 now. Morning, Kofer. See what Mancini says. I'm sure he's still talking about that 5650 area being the magnet. 5650 likely to be a key magnet for today, like the 5620 was yesterday, and actionable for failed breakdowns, especially into FOMC. So what we're going to be looking for is a reclaim of 50 for a long. Plan 5650 now support, keep 67.89. So let's mark this out. 67.89. $98 alive. 5650 fails. We dip to 35.20. There you go. So we have the levels marked out there for the ES. FOMC should be 2 p.m. Eastern. I don't know where you're at, Timbo. That might be 11 a.m. maybe on the West Coast. Good morning, Clarity. All right, let's look at the news for today. We know there's FOMC meeting in minutes at 2 and 2:30. Anything before then? Nope. 2 and 2:30, meeting in minutes. Excuse me. So there you go. What are we thinking about at open? I mean, I think the potential draw to the downside's down here. So maybe at open we get something similar to what we had yesterday, a push up. And then maybe something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe we just dump straight to 799. I don't really know. It's about 100 points away. Oh, yeah, Timbo. No big deal. I'm assuming you're on the West Coast. So 11 would be for you. I always talk in terms of Eastern because that's where I'm at. That's where we're located. So we were green yesterday on these accounts, the funded accounts, where we didn't take any more funded trades. We did take a few more trades on the My Funded Futures. We were up like 1,800 on it yesterday. I mean, the ideal scenario today would be to pass this one. I did load up one more. We also have another one here that we hit the daily loss limit on yesterday that we can work on. But the idea today is to maybe pass this one and then work on maybe the other My Funded Futures or maybe a take profit trader and try to get those passed if we can. So yes, having that 35 level there. So as far as funded goes today, you'll look for a funded trade, obviously. But if we don't find one, then we just don't find one. So we'll go from there. So we'll kind of see what happens. Green Knight, what up? Good morning. Yeah, a little early today. I've been late last couple of days. I've been coming home and taking naps, but I didn't do that today. Today we went to Chick-fil-A, so we were awake. If we go to Chick-fil-A early in the morning, then we're usually awake. But if we go later, if we don't go, we usually come home and crash out. Come home and crash out. Trying to adjust where my charts are. All right. We did win last night. If anybody's interested in the baseball game, we won 12-2. 12-2. Nice game. We've been dominant in the last 4 games. Very, very dominant. What are we last 4 games? 12-2, 12-2, 12-1, 13-3. Excuse me. So we're 8-0. Friday's last game of the year. Against the team we've already beat. We beat them 8-0 in the 3rd game of the year. So don't take anything for granted, though. Yeah, we play games on weekdays, Koper. We don't play on the weekends, actually. We only play on weekdays. Wasn't sure what to do for the kids for the end of the season. I considered doing, like, a parents versus kids baseball game, like schedule a little exhibition, parents versus kids. But I don't know. Good morning, Marson. I don't know if that's a good idea. It sounds like a lot of work. Sounds like a lot of work. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe not. So what are we waiting on here? What are we waiting on today? What are we looking for? I'm going to be looking for, on my Take Profit Pro account, I want to see a push above, a close, 50, retest. Entry here for a little push above on the Take Profit Pro. I want to see a failed breakdown of the 50. Maybe you could take a failed breakdown of the 20 if we get down there. We might. I don't really know. We'll see. Just kind of go from there. Yeah, FOMC is at 2. Full port short or no pesos today. I don't know if Tom's put pesos into the market or not. All right, let me turn this music off. It's a little bit distracting this morning. Yeah, I don't know if Tom is taking a peso short or not. He might be. He might be. Ugh. I don't have anything going on tonight, so we may probably get an Asia stream tonight. Probably 7 or 8 o'clock, maybe 6. I don't know. We'll see. Probably more like 7 or 8. Maybe get in a little Asia stream. I mean, really, I'm short biased into the open, but I wouldn't be shocked if like we got something similar to yesterday where we pop at the open and just go and then sell. So 8 p.m.'s when the market starts to go. Okay. Oh, Tom, what is my phone number? All right, let me put my phone number in the chat. There we go. Tell him to call me. Tell him to give me a call. We'll talk about it. So ES is still pulling back there, 56.34. It's below the 35 level there. We'll see if we squeeze it open or not. Probably going to squeeze the shorts at open. You know, that's what the market likes to do. A little Judas swing higher. Squeeze those shorts just only to go lower. Probably what it wants to do. What up, Francis? Good morning. Yes, holding, pushing back above that 35 there. What time we got? 9:16. Yeah, we got about 14 minutes here until open. I don't know. Price action could suck. Honestly, it might not be great until FOMC. Really hard to know. Really hard to know. All right, Robert, how you doing? So we're waiting. Again, we got a little 5-minute trend line action going here. I'll show you guys what that looks like. It's not like the cleanest. It's not the cleanest, but it's not bad. Little 5-minute level here. Something like that's kind of what that'll be looking like. Good morning, Kurt. It's not the cleanest, but we're going to put it on there. Kind of keep an eye on that. See if we break out of that level or not. Obviously, the 1 minute's going to look a little different there, but got everything put on there for us. So we'll kind of see what happens here at open. Let's make sure I'm on the right account. Okay. Oh, I did have a, well, I have a Bulenox that I think reset. Yeah, we did. All right, I don't know. We'll see. The trend is down. You feel like this week, Monday made high of the week. Tuesday failed to break it. Wednesday failed to break it too. We'll see, Curd. I really don't know. I mean, right now really went kind of nowhere. I mean, if we zoom out, I mean, we're really just in this range here. We did kind of break out of it to the upside there, but now we traded right back down into it overnight. So, got to break out of this range one way or the other. We likely just stay in this range until FOMC at least, until we get some sort of news event that pushes us out of there. What up, Tech T? Like I said, that could come at 2 o'clock today. We'll see. Market's really moving kind of slow right now. So we'll see if we get a Judas swing up here at open, or if we just sell down. I don't really know. Maybe we push straight down. I don't know. Anybody do anything interesting yesterday? We did also take another daily payout yesterday from my fund, or from Take Profit Trader. I think it's our 8th day in a row. And while they're not huge payouts, you know, they're somewhere between $200 and $300. But, you know, you heard OnlyFans? Yeah. 888 OnlyFans. Pine Tree. I didn't get my sausage video. What happened? If you guys don't know, Pine Tree promised to send me a video of him jumping on the trampoline nude, and I did not get it yesterday. I was gonna post it on my channel, you know, for views, but yeah, he failed to send it. He is a liar. He is a liar. The lighting was not right. You just take your camera, you bring the trampoline inside, and then you have stream lighting. You jump on the trampoline inside. That's all you got to do. Disassemble, reassemble, bring it inside, and then it's a sausage party. What up, Black Beauty? Timbo said that'll be the day I unsub. Oh, goodness. Hey. It's Pine Tree. Professional Pine Tree. I don't know. He brought that up. He was the one talking about it on his stream yesterday afternoon in Power Hour. He was like, yeah, after the stream, I'm headed outside to jump on the trampoline. And it was raining or something, too. It's wet outside. Wet outside. Trampoline is good exercise, though. Good exercise. For sure. Be kind of scary to take that reclaim of 5650 at open, but I guess that's what we'll probably do over here. I really was considering like trading ES on micros. That way I could take I could kind of leave a runner on, but Phil Leotardo, The Sopranos. Uh-oh. A good stress reliever. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been on the trampoline in forever. I'd probably break something if I got out there and got on the trampoline. We'd probably break something. Trying to break out here, pushing above the 900s. Are we going to test that 5-minute trend line we got drawn out there? I don't know. Probably line up with the 50 area there on the ES. We'll see. We're about 10 points away from 5650 now. If we kind of reclaim that, then I think that that will be a good indication that we maybe get some sort of a squeeze. Good morning, Sarati. Some sort of a squeeze at open. We'll see. So we only need 8 25-tick winners to pass this MyFunded Futures account. I think I'm just going to go with scalps on that today. Scalp 25 ticks at a time. Just looking for spots for little bounces. Maybe whole number bounces, half numbers, the 50 EMA, whatever. Look for something. And we'll try to find a spot to take a trade on our funded. If we don't find it before, we may not get a trade today on the funded. I'm going to be very careful. It really depends on how price action is at open, to be honest. How price action is at open. Let's open this up. I mean, that's not bad there. Where's that at? 927. Okay. I'm kind of watching this 5-minute breakout. I mean, if it triggers, I may take it. Well, that could be something I might take on my funded accounts. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. There's the 925 candle. It's a dud. Yeah, almost at 7K subs. Yeah, we've been kind of grinding right there for a couple of months, to be honest with you, Pine Tree. We've had I gained the most subs in the afternoon when I stream later, like after 12. But man, I don't know. For whatever reason, when the market sucks, it's hard for me to sit here longer than 11 or 12, 11:30, 12 o'clock when the market just sucks. I don't want to sit here just to wait for subscribers, you know. But maybe we'll get there in the next week or two. We'll see. I'm thinking about streaming the Asia session tonight, so we could maybe get 15 or 20 during that. Yeah, exactly, Joseph. And that's the thing, like, Pine Tree does it smart, so does Stock Tiger, Zero Day J, Cove. They're streaming in the afternoons when most of the big people are off, gaining additional viewers that way. And I'm trying, I mean, I thought about doing that too. It's kind of what I did with the London sessions. Why I streamed the London sessions for so long is because, you know, there's only a couple of people streaming during London. But yeah, I don't know. I just struggle to stay on that long, to be honest. I struggle to just sit here when I'm not trading. So yeah, Marcin, London sessions, it has its days. It does have its days where it's good, but it also has its days where it just doesn't move. So all right, guys, we've got about 3 minutes here until open. Let's kind of see what we get. My lean is we squeeze maybe into the 950s at open. Maybe run this up here. And then I don't quite know what we get from there. Maybe a sweep up, a sweep higher here. Something like that. Then maybe back down. I don't know. If we hold the 50 level, if we can get above the 50 level on the ES, then obviously it's probably upside from there. Newts is holding London now. Oh, is he? Newts McBoots. I did jump into Newt's stream the other day. I didn't say anything. I dropped in for a little bit. He was on. I don't even remember what time it was, but I did see him on. Good morning, Predator. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens there at open. Good morning, Edward. Do we squeeze? Do we, in fact, squeeze, or do we just sell? I really don't know. Pulling back for now, though. Testing that whole number. We got less than, well, a little over a minute and a half here until open. Need some energy this morning. Good morning, Edward. I don't know if I said good morning or not. One minute. Place your bets. Place your bets. What's she gonna do? Look like a rejection there, like we might be headed south, but wouldn't be shocked either way. Expecting a Jew to swing up, but it could swing. It could push down first. We'll see. I mean, kind of like yesterday, all signs kind of pointed down, and then it just ripped higher at open and then sold down. Vince, we're sitting here. We're gonna wait. We'll wait till it's something obvious, and then we'll participate. Maybe we are gonna wait till something obvious presents itself. I will be watching the 5-minute trend line break. That's one thing I will be watching. Here we go. So testing the 90 there. ES bouncing off the 35. Nasdaq hitting the pivot there at 84, working its way below the 35. Looked like it wanted to maybe go down and test that 20 level first. Uncle Powell going to say something nice later. We'll see. Pushing down here 870. Little pullback there. Let's see. Let's see. Like I said, no real news here until we get the FOMC at 2. $89 to $5,600. Just watching that there. Now we're getting a nice push up. Nice little push up there. I don't know if we're bullish or not, Vince. We'll see. Yes, pushing into the 5640. So pulling back there, 56.45 on the ES. Nasdaq approaching that 5-minute trend line there. Let me look at my other chart right quick. Yeah, 923. I mean, the 5-minute could trigger here. I don't think it's that horrible. ES pushed up 45, it's pulling back now. Ah, goodness. Kind of chopping around so far, not really picking a direction. Not doing much, just chopping around. Five-minute candle's green now. Yeah, the 5-minute candle, we really kind of need to see a close above 25, looks like. In the next minute and a half, we'll see what happens. Good morning, Alcy Faye. Whether or not we get it on this candle, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? It's holding up there at the 900. There's a dump. Followed by an immediate rip. Be careful, guys. This thing is very, very wicky so far. I'm trying to just be patient here, wait for something obvious. I don't see anything so far. I don't see anything so far. chopping here in this little range. The longer it kind of stays here, the more you might think that we kind of push lower first, but I don't know. Still could pop. Rejecting there, going lower to the 90s. Making a new low. ES made a new low there. You're shorting the Dow Jones. Nice job. Good luck, Kurt. Thinking of a little stab long here, but I think it's. We do have a small SMT, but I don't know that it holds here. I don't think it holds. I do think it holds. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I guess it did hold. Well, at least held for now. I don't really think it does hold though ultimately, but we'll see. Definitely some decent volatility. Decent volatility here. I'm going to stab here just for a little scalp. Just for a little scalp here. It looks like it's probably going to get me. I waited too late to get into that. Waited too late. I want to just take it off, save a few bucks, but I'm going to leave it on because it could still just rip back up. Just like that. Now I can take it off for a small loss and feel okay about it. And just feel okay about it. Yeah, I should have been taking the long probably down here somewhere. As soon as I saw the SMT, it would have worked for the points I was looking for. So far, it's just choppy. We leave a little equal lows there. I don't know. I can't tell. Nope. No, wait. Nope. Wait. I'm so blind. Yeah. Those are equal lows down there. Yeah, look at that pop. Verily, verily choppy. It's a chopper. It's a chopper. Let's see here. All right, pushing up pretty strong here. Retesting that 5-minute trend. Still got almost 4 minutes left on this 5-minute candle though. Pass 150K with that inside bar. Let's go. I didn't even see the inside bar until you just said it. I didn't even see it. Kind of want to just stab long here, just get a scalp in, but I think it works, but I'm going to stab here. Let me add another one. All right, a little small scalp, 6 points. Got pulled down and open, but hold your breath. Let's go. We'll see. I mean, we're testing that trend line, 5-minute trend, but I was watching here to see. We got a minute left on this first 5-minute, or this 5-minute candle here. Let's see if it closes above or not. I'm sure they will, Jamie. I heard they were going to be correcting that issue. $20 seconds left here. Now the 5 minutes looking a little bit on the weaker side. All right, I'm in here. Got a 30-point stop. Look for the push into the 50s here. Morning, Matty Matt. How you doing? Yeah, looks like we might get ripped here. Coming close to us. It's a good reaction there off that retest. FM speaker days can be pain. Yeah, they can be. If we kind of get back into that 35.40 level, I'm probably going to go ahead and go stop to break even. Probably 35s. Two minutes left on this 5-minute candle. He's going to go here. Yes, it's kind of right at the VWAP there. A little scary. I think I'm just going to get out of this, break even. Probably going to go, but I'm just going to get out, break even there. And of course, you know it's going to go. So let's see. Whoop, woof. Good call. Getting out, break even. I don't know what that is. What was that? Wow, that would have wrecked me completely on that trade. Yeah, I got out just before that happened. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know what that was. That could have been a bad thing. Got called in one though. Didn't see the. Yeah, who knows? I mean, it's already. No way you could see that coming. Nice job. I hate weeks. There's no way you could see that coming. I wanted to jump in here. We do have a big bullish SMT here now. Trying to load up the 30-second. So we don't really have anything on the 1 minute. I mean, 30-second doesn't look good either. It's like a double gap. He was long right before that Owlboy? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Jamie, that's probably should you got 3 streamers up and instantly what was that? Yeah. What the hell was that? I have no idea. There was no news, so I mean there could have been some sort of headline that came out that I didn't know about. You're on the sideline? Yeah. That was crazy right there. I don't know. Tough price action so far. I mean, like we've had one gap. I was planning on going break even at 35 anyway. So even if you were in that trade and you didn't get out when I did, then it should have been break even because it did hit the break even there at 35. So, yes, retested the VWAP up there 48 and just ripped lower. Excuse me. You were short 2 with 5 cons. Dang. Nice thing is the VWAP is kind of like right there at 5650 for the ES. So if we do close above the 50 level there, I think we do go. Might have been a little early on that long there, but why did it not? Let me check my copier. You short's getting chopped up. Let me check the copier because it looks like. Did that one not take the trade on? It's on that one. Make sure I got it on both. Okay, that just must be break even. All right. All right, there we go. But a couple of those moves yesterday. Yeah, no, Edward, it's crazy. Well, let's hope not. There, Coper. You can't make 125. Yeah. Sometimes those small gains are the hardest to make. Really, for longs, we need to wait for ES to reclaim 5650. That's what I'm probably going to wait for, unless we get to push back down into the 20 area. Then maybe we change that idea. But for now, I think the reclaim of 5650 on the ES really is what we need to wait for, a close above. So. Yeah, Kurt. I mean, hey, we all run through those kind of stretches, right? I mean, even I do. I struggle sometimes for weeks at a time. My struggling is maybe not the same as your struggling. Like, if I'm break even, I feel like I'm struggling. Like, if I'm break even for a week, and if I'm losing, I feel real bad. But yeah, even if I'm just break even, I feel like, you get that feeling like you're just struggling. Normally, I wouldn't even maybe entertain taking this. I am going to take it on an eval, but because we have the SMT, we'll see. Inside bar, but not sure. Yeah, exactly. Serrating. Oh, that is an inside bar. Just going to scalp it. Maybe I actually scalp it through the high, and I'll add a second on a pullback. ES is at the VWAP here, also the 5650 level, right there at it. Pine trades inside bar, I trade outside bar. So ES tapping that 50 there. You know what? I'm going to go break even here and look for a bigger play. So I'm going to break even at the high and then look for a little bit bigger of a move here, because the ES could pop through the 50 here. All right, I'm going to go break even now. Of course, the eval trade works instantly. The funded trade. That's the way she goes, right? That's trading. I'm long ES as well here, so I want to see it go. Just 5-point stop. Yeah, I would like it, Vince. I would like for it to push on up. So long both here. I want to see this go. This is my daily payout account. VWAP incoming? Yeah, maybe. It's kind of wanting to go break even above that high. I really shouldn't be going break even, though. I got to remember that. Yes, I really should not be taking a break even spot on it. We closed above 50. We should be able to go here. If we're going to go. We'll see. So we'll just take the risk on it. If it stops us, it stops us. Here's top of the hour. 10 o'clock. VWAP's 970s. Yeah. All right, stopped out on the eval. I probably should have just took the points over there, but it's all right. Yeah, ES is above the above the VWAP for now. So 90% sure you just qualified for your very first Bulenox payout. Let's go. Nice, Pine Tree. Nice. Awesome. Congratulations. Come on, ES. You're testing my patience here. ES is testing the patience of Methodical. Oh, come on. Oh, I feel like I've been in this trade forever, even though it's only been like 5 minutes or something. Yeah, Trev. Eight or 10 days. It's 10 days, Pine Tree, but you can flip the final 2 if you need to. And the Nasdaq holding up here 930s. Needs to go here. Needs to get above the high. Yeah, you're on day 8. You can just flip, Pine Tree. You don't have to. You don't even have to trade. Just in a micro, out of micro. Be done. Lock it in. It actually works out nice because you can flip the 2 days and then request on Friday, which is perfect. So yeah, the consolidation, it's either going to break out to the upside or the downside. We don't really know which way yet. So the upside would be ideal, right? It's kind of what I'm hoping for there. That's the idea. But it is not doing it yet. And I know as soon as if I decide to just take it off, it's just going to go without me, and I'm going to be mad at myself. So I'm going to do my best here not to do either, to not take it off and accept whatever happens, right? If it stops me, it stops me. If it hits my target, it hits my target. Now, I won't be unreasonable, and once we are up probably 4 or 5 points, 4 points, I will move the stop into break even. So at like 55-ish, right around 54.75, 55. That's not a good sign for it to sweep the high there and then come back down. You can see Nasdaq did not even get near the high, so kind of want to move this down to 3 more ticks though, just to give it a chance to sweep that low. Give it exactly 5 points. So Yeah, for sure, Vince. The barcode is on. The idiot box is on. Kind of recovered that 50 level quickly here. All right, I want some expansion above this high now. So above this high, I am going to go break even. Because I want price to expand above that high. And I want ES to hit the high too. Or Nasdaq. I want to see some expansion above that high. I really want to see a big candle. Come on. All right, I'm going to stop to break even there. It's got to go. I don't think that's unreasonable. It's only one tick off of where my original break even was going to be at 54.75. Come on. Come on. You already knew that was going to happen as soon as I went break even. God dang it. Now you already know what's going to happen. She's going to rip her. All right. She's probably going to rip. I felt like I did the best I could on that. So up the previous inside fill. Yeah, I did see that. I mean, I think we're going up still, but it's like, what can you do there? Not move the stop? Yes, I know. I am well aware. I'm well aware. I tried to display as much patience as possible there. And, yeah, just didn't happen. It's weird. My ninja just disconnected for a moment. Inside bar on the 5 minute. If you can get in at 5:30. Oh, nice. Oh, your first trade you held for 20 minutes. Nice tech T. Yeah, I don't know, man. I try my best to hold that one. I don't know. Just couldn't. Just couldn't. So my take profit there was 56, currently at 54.50. And let's see here. Nasdaq hitting that 51 area, little resistance. Oh, you meant feel at the 930s, yeah. 55.50 on that push up there, so still would not have hit my target yet. Not yet. Pulling back there, 40s. Yes, pulled back to 50 and a quarter there. I'm not quite sure what that was. Little wick right there. Little weird wickage. A little weird wickage there, holding up at the 9 so far. You just bought on personal? Oof. What'd you buy? Pine tree, you long? All right. Back in it at 50. I'm not touching the stop this time. Long 36. I like it. You've been struggling this week, Koper. Yeah, I mean, it's been tough. I mean, like, there's been nothing like super kind of clean there, right? Nothing super clean. 960, vamos. 56, 55, 60, or 56, 56. Vamos. On the ES. Oh. This kind of grinding here really is not breaking out. But I do feel like we've recovered the 50 and we've built structure, so I'm going to take it. I do think if the Nasdaq can pop this high again, we get a pretty big candle into the VWAP there. Not big, but, you know, it's 20 points. 20-point spike into the VWAP there again. Let's see if we can push. You're long too, Vince? Oh, yes, I'm long. That's what she said. Can we go? Initial balance in 15 minutes here as well. Delivery men's versus dog videos. Sweet girl, pop it. You're not in a trade, Vince? Probably for the best. I just want one more sweep of the high here. Just give me one more little pushy. And we'll be okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to accept the fate on this trade. It either goes or it doesn't. And losing the 50 area there, testing the VWAP. You need a real fast reaction here. Got to get back above 50 here quickly. Let's get a big push here. Come on, one big push, one time. It's like in poker, use your one time. I'm using it today, just for today, my one time right here. Mad Moxie's waiting until FOMC. Yeah. For the stream, says Pine Tree. Let's do it for the stream. Get up there. Hit our target. Let's go. All right. Our target is 50. So at 54, I am going to go break. Or what is it? 55 and a quarter. Come on. Go. All right, I'm not letting this go back red, guys. Stops in. I'm not letting it go back red. We're up 4 points there, basically. 3.75. It needs to go. Give me the 5 points and a tick. I'm not going to let it go back red. Yeah, I don't blame you there, Treff, at all. I think it still goes. But if it comes back and stops me out, it just does. Come on, give it to me. Push it. Up. Let's go. Push it up here. You got it. All right. Another SMT at the high with the Nasdaq. So choppy, man. You know what it's going to do now. You already know. We already know. We don't even need to talk about it. We already know. Yeah, that sucks, Curd. 1 in 970, but couldn't hold. Yeah, I mean, I think it goes, but it's one of the, you are, I was long bottom-ish of the range here. We'll probably look back on this position in a bit and it be like, these wicks be the low a day, or the low of the temporary low. All right. It is what it is. Guys, let's not overlook the fact that we did make $2.50. All right. Frustrating. Still hasn't hit the target, so I try my best there. That 5-minute break did work. It was just very, very dirty. The second break, kind of a last couple of 5-minute candles, really kind of indecision candles there. I think it's going to go. I really do, but I don't know that I want to sit here and participate, you know, sit here and hold and put myself through all this anguish. That's how I remember kind of trading the ES being. Just put yourself through pain. Pain, pain, pain. You're taking your 27 points and playing. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Jamie. If you're up 27 points, nice. We are just break even. From that trade we took earlier, before that big dip, small red, or break. I'm going to call that break even. I mean, $6. I might try to buy the 50 down here. Maybe. And then way too late on it. I'm gonna add into this. I do think it bounces off this. Retest the 50 at least. So there we go. We need $600 more. So 6 more. Well, yeah, 6 more trades. Oh, basically, kind of creating a little range here, a little idiot box, if you will. If you think we're extremely bullish, you're just gonna you can just buy the bottom of the range, and I think it's okay. And eventually, we're gonna get that big candle out of there. It might be right now. ES pulled back into the 47 area. Now pushing up 52. NG doesn't get enough respect. It moves slow. It pops. 10-20 ticks. Nice. And ES pushing 54. And still couldn't make it. Still couldn't make it to 55. ES. It's going to now. And all I can do is bury my head in the sand and I don't know what the word is. Bury my head in the sand and give myself a spanking. I don't know. Oh. I mean, looking for 5 points on the ES, it shouldn't take. I know I entered at like 9:55. No, right? We entered here, 9:58. So it took 26 minutes to get 5 points on the ES. Ridiculous. That's like old ES right there. That was blood clenching? Yeah, I bet. There's the view up. Take it like a man, Vince. Something. Need myself just, whatever the word is. Gold spike. Strange. All right, Predator, appreciate you. It's one of those days where ending early is not a bad. We still did not hit the 55 on that push up. Man. Yes, just retested the 50 there. I could maybe, I don't know, man. I could take that, but I'm trading. I don't know. I think Predator might be walking away. Sweep a 5 minute inside, immediate reject, then enter opposite. Yeah. Yeah, it did grind its way up. I had the 5-minute marked out here. That first close above really didn't hold. I mean, 63 point push lower, but interesting. As of right now, initial balance is going to be right at the VWAP. That could play out later. Still got 3 minutes. I mean, unless we pop the VWAP now, which could happen. I don't know, Rob. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to stream it or not. I haven't decided. I was planning on streaming longer today, but this price action is already making me sleepy. I am already sleepy. 50 paying well today so far, though. 50 paying well. Clean touch. Second touch, but I did take the second one. Only took it because we've kind of ranged here. It's bottom of the range, so I thought it'd be safe. So initial balance 2 minutes away here. We are pushing above the VWAP. And let's just own it. Let's just own it. 50's the target. Never would have been stopped. Boom, right there. 50's the target. We entered right here. And then we went break even on this candle, got stopped out. We re-entered here. And then went break even over here, got stopped out, or right here. This is one of those things where trusting your trade, right? It should either be stop loss or take profit. Nothing in between. I should not be moving the stop to break even on a 5-point trade. You know. So the 50 EMA on the 1 minute is like the 90 EMA on the 5. Probably very similar tech. I don't have the EMAs on the 5 minute. I should put them on there probably, though. Oh, that's annoying. Now I have to find another spot for the daily payout account. I'm going to try a little stab here. I'm just going to put the stop below the VWAP. Actually, let me add into it. Initial balance is set here. So I'm going to go stop to break even once it hits that first target there. Yeah, give me 5 points off the VWAP here. Come on, man. Yeah, Owlboy. That's what it does. Like, it just takes your money. It wrecks you or stops you out, one or the other. Luckily, I can say it didn't wreck me there. It just stopped me out, right? Which is better than wrecking me. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I remember last week where that did that to me, and then we just dumped. I'm not gonna let it do that to me this time. So I'm just gonna take it off. even if it pops. Yeah. Yeah, true, Owlboy. I mean, that's the thing. It's like you try, you give up, then she goes. It never hit my stop, though, is the thing. It never hit my stop. So there was no reason for me to be out of the trade there. You just gotta, you enter the trade, you need to trust it. And that's one of the things I struggle with. It's trusting it. Trusting the trade. We struggle with that. And we admit it. Oh, let me see if Take Private Trader. CL is moving a tad. Oh, man, it makes me so mad. You have to, like, just... All right, hold on, guys. I got to screenshot something here. Hold on, do it one more time. Nice little pullback there. Test the 21. ES, retest the 50. One more time there. I don't feel safe taking it. All right. What happened to this? Where did the screenshot go? Where did my screenshot go? Yeah, IB is set. We might Yoji. Who knows? All right, let's see here. Let's just make sure that I'm not overlooking anything. I'm just kind of waiting, guys. The market's really not doing anything. Let's see. T 910. Yeah, it's probably going to Tech T. I mean, it's, I don't know. Kind of tough to say what we're going to do here. I mean, I still think we go up, but VIX is still at 24, which should be a lot less. I'm a stab here again. Now, if this doesn't make a new high here, if it doesn't push back through that 77 level, that would kind of be our first sign of reversal, right? The inability to kind of push through and make a new high. In that case, maybe we look at a fib and we look at where maybe we can pull back into like a 50% level, potentially. Yeah, it's definitely dead, Black Beauty. I probably should be taking... I mean, I took that one out the VWAP. It's not the worst thing in the world. I want to add here, but I think it's probably smart not to. $21 EMA there. All right, sweep that wick. I'm going to add there just a little liquidity sweep lower to go higher here, potentially. What is going on there? You guys see that wick through that and didn't take me out? I mean, what is going on there? I swear that looked like that wicked right through there to take me out, and it didn't take me out. Guess just to the tick there didn't get me. Now it took me out. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that sucks, Kofer. Yeah, it's a tough day. Very tough day. GC's moving along. Don't you have oil? Yeah, you just had that oil news, I guess. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. I was going to try a whole number bounce or half number bounce there. I didn't take it. Let me just kill this if I get back to break even here. I'm going to go stop to break even. I might just take this off at the VWAP. We'll see. Give it a chance to get back through there if it can. We will lose money on this trade, but if we get stop break even, it'll still be a loss. I think about $100 maybe. Yeah. No, actually, yeah, I guess it is about 150. So 50% is kind of like back in this area here. So we'll kind of see if we can if ES loses the 50, which it is holding strong right now, then we'll see if we move back into the 50% or not. ES is building structure above the 50 there, which, you know, still leads me to believe we probably push higher, but 120-point range here, like very, very tight. Tight range, tighter range than overnight. Tighter range than overnight. Yes, kind of building a base. Oh, that's a huge range. That's not huge. That's tight. Pulling back there again, 55s. This is ugly, guys. This is ugly. Let's see if we get a little push into the 70 here again. Retest the old VWAP. I still think we break out to the upside. It just feels that way. Nah. All right, see if we can get taken out of these two here. Oh, you're still long? Rip it up. Come on. You can do it. Well, Might be in trouble here, guys, on this eval. Need a quick reaction from here. There we go. That's what we want to see. Push it up. Get it back through the 60 here strong. Just kind of give this a little bit of time here. Since we are green on it, we can give it a little extra. You switch to shorts? I mean, could be Koper. I don't know. It's tough to say right now. Really, it's a tough spot to say. We are about, well, a minute here. Yeah, I was about to say we may get a little action there. Is this thing going to push down? All right, I'm going to eat it right there for a loss. Might be a daily loss limit on that account. I think it's going to bounce, but... $50 down there at 916. Koper, you getting paid over here? There's 916. There's the 50%. Just unable to kind of go there above that level. A little pullback here. Still just pulling back. Getting out. Let's go. Yeah, Serrati. I mean, it's very, very tough. So breaking below the 910 here. Nasdaq pushing down there, approaching the 90 level. If it pushes through that 90 level, you should see a decent sized candle down. Yes, pulling back down 56.38. Lost that 50 level there with some speed and just dumped. But, you know, what did we talk about earlier? Your first, green 33, let's go. Nice. Your first sign that, you know, maybe the long's in trouble is when we failed to kind of, you had a little failed pivot here. There was, I don't think there was an SMT up here, was there? Did I overlook it? No, there wasn't. All right. Yeah, kind of that little failed pivot there, you know. That's your first sign of a reversal. Yeah, it just looks like that. We're in the 880s again. Yep, right back into the range. Gonna go for low a day here, most likely. Only got like $100 before I hit the daily loss limit, so we're gonna try a couple scalps just to get a little range back, a little room there, if you will. Excuse me. There's the low a day. Yes, through initial balance, low as well. Interesting here. $57. I wanted to take this short here. I didn't get it set up in time. Dang it. There's my 10 points too. I was going to take it with a mini. Oh, you got $500. Yeah. That sucks. I was going to take that retest on my fundeds and I just didn't get it. I tried to pull it over. I should have set it up before I pulled it over, but it's all right. Got that 799 wick sitting down there looking like that's where we're going. Nice job, John. Okay. That was weird. I don't think there was a Trump tweet. I could be wrong. See if we get a little continuation here. If we don't, just looking for a little continuation down. There's the daily loss limit. We'll switch to the other one. 49.50. Hans, I am looking for a short. Back to initial balance there. ES already creeping back above initial balance. So we'll see. Yes, pushing back up there, 32, 33 level. Trying to retest that pivot point at 35. Let's see what happens. I'll see a little expansion below that low. I don't see anything holding us up here. We should just move quickly into that 800 level if we can re-breach this low here. It is top of the hour here as well. Let's see if we can take it at 800 here. Should tag that 800 level here. ES still has room down. It's at the 25. Dump it. I'm going to add in here a couple times. Could push back up here, but I think we pushed to that whole number. All right, back out of those ads. All right, well, is it going to get down there? I mean, I would think it would. Kind of watching the ES here. I want to see it touch that 20 if it can. If it touches the 20 before we hit here, I'll kill this, but should be about the same time. Only 10 points for the NAS. ES is off by about 3 or 4 points here. Should is the key. Yeah, exactly. You never say 100% will. You always say maybe, should, could. Use those double-edged words. Possibly, maybe, that sort of thing. ES ripping back up here, so's Nasdaq. I don't like where the stop is, so I'm going to move it up. Methodically trading. Yeah, good morning. Full time did some stupid stuff earlier on that one account. I mean, I don't know. I didn't like I don't know. In hindsight, I could trade a little. And that's the thing. That's why I don't like sitting here all day. It's because taking the $300, $400, $500 and just walking away is not a bad idea, right? Even on evals. Was up $400. Probably should have just walked away, but didn't. And that's how she goes. Papal Conclave is praying for a new pope and a bear market. No, Treff, we're in a short. We're not praying bull right now. Interesting thing is this would be a long trigger here. Either stay trade for the viewers or trade for cash. Yeah, exactly. Just going to wait and see here. Yeah, for sure, full-time trader. I tend to agree. Can we get the push lower? There it is. All right. So green on that account, $1,000. Hit the daily loss limit on the other account. There you go. Oh, that's probably true full time. It's probably true. Probably a little tamer. I mean, we're break even on the funded accounts. You know, we haven't really. I tried 2 stabs. Moved the stop too quick. On this retest, I did enter again and moved the stop once we broke 50, and it kind of wicked back up on this candle, stopped me out, held, and then the sell off occurred. But what can you do? We still did not run that 799. We bounced right off the whole number there. Do kind of have a bullish SMT here. Well, it's not kind of, we do. But, I mean, do I have this correct? $799.50. That low is 800. So I missed it by 2 ticks there, a little double bottom. Thank you, Soredi. Maybe if we get another manipulation here, another sweep of this, we might could like take a little soup play off this level. Let's try that. I'm going to try a little soup play off this level. So as soon as it wicks the 99.50, I'm going to buy. We'll still have an SMT in play there. I don't like taking it before. I want to see the sweep of the 799.50, and then we'll buy. They're getting smashed. Maybe, Trev. I don't know. I do think we are. I mean, we could push lower here, but kind of building a little base here for now. It looks like the Bulls might be making a little push party here. Maybe they're having a little push party. Maybe not. Ugh. Man, this is boring. You see the daily low for the last few days around 750, but 800 is a right bold whole number. Yeah. Well, didn't we hit, what's the next level down that I marked out? 739. We swept that 750, and then on this here, May 6th, I think that's Monday. No, yesterday. This previous day low sitting down there, I guess. All right, see what happens here if we get one more manipulation leg lower before it maybe goes. The hilarious video of Stock Tiger Human Algo spamming the buy sell button. I didn't see it. Send it to me. Send it to me in the old Discord. All right, there's me buying the sweep. All I'll do is I'll leave like a little lotto runner on there. If we lose the 90, I'll kill it. Now we'll go stop to break even there at the 805 once that second contract is taken off. I'll go stop to break even if we can get there. So now stop to break even. See if it can run. It couldn't, but that's okay. Just playing off this level. I mean, if this is a true level where we're going to bounce, then this soup play, I mean, we would work. And it may be that I'm not holding it long enough, but that's all right. Just look for scalps. Oh, Pine Tree has it? Okay, I'll check it out. Pine Tree, send it to me if you're here. I don't know. Yes, also hit that 20 target. The 20 target there on the ES hit. We'll see, Dave. I don't know. No more SMT here. ES broke it. Yeah, we'll see, Trev. I kind of think they're taking this down just to probably rip it right back up for FOMC. Back in that 20,000 level, maybe. We'll see, though. Yes, off that support level there. So this did end up being a soup. I probably just moved stop to break even too soon. I should have just put it at the low. There's the rip that we were expecting off that level. Didn't I mean, we took it. Room's long. You need 2.8K to pass it by Friday. That's quite a bit by Friday, Coper. Why? What is Friday, the rebuild date? Yeah, for sure. I was just looking for a spot for a bounce, Trev. I don't think... I mean, it could be low a day. I don't really think it's low a day, but... could be. Not likely, but could be. That's the rebuild, Cooper. Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I hope you get it done. Mancini says, ultimately noise until FOMC. 5650 remains the magnet. Unpinned for now. I posted 5635 loss would sell us down to 20. 20 hit on 20 is key. 35 must reclaim to C50 magnet again. 13 below 20. What up, Keegan? How you doing? If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe. If you're not yet subscribed, if you didn't see, Bulenox did bring back the 83% off. Oh yeah, I don't even think I got that updated. It's 80. Need to put it at 83% off on the Buley. Buley 83% off, not 80. Apex 80% off steel. Take Profit Trader Steel 30% off, no activation fee. Use code MM. Nicholas Naguera. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. It's funny that it did not. What's going on with Streamlabs? Streamlabs is not posting. Huh. I just noticed Streamlabs is not working today. Why not? Oh, somehow it was turned off. I don't know how. Considering maybe shorting here, but Nutty's a real nice guy, but I hear Kermit the Frog every time he speaks. Yeah. I don't think Kermit the Frog. Kermit. Let me think about Kermit's voice versus Nutty's voice. I don't know. I don't know if I hear it. I don't know. I don't know if I do. A little short scalp there. Shorting, longing, just doing it all. Hold on, let me play. Let me listen to Kermit. Hold on, let me listen to it here. Hold on, let me see. Let's pull it up. All right, hold on one second. I gotta pay attention here because I gotta. All right, let me see here.
Kermit!
Hey there.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
That's good. What you doing on Omegle?
I'm bored. I'm waiting for my phone to charge.
Oh, nice. I'm looking for baddies.
You looking for Miss Piggy?
No, she's out of town.
No.
That's why I'm on here.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. I got something for you.
Okay, go for it. Is that your penis?
Yeah.
Oh God, I had to. I had no choice. Hopefully you guys could hear that. I don't know. I had it turned on for a second. Oh goodness. Good old Kermit. Somewhere under the rainbow. Could be. Let me turn on Nutty. Let's see. Oh, the Dow reversed. Looks like Nutty's in a short here. I don't hate it. I do think it probably continues down. Somewhere under the tea bag. I'm just watching. I mean, it looks like, I don't know, man. I'm waiting to see what ES does. If it reclaims 35, we may long it. If not, then we'll see. We need 59 more people to get to the 7,000 mark. Could be manipulation. Yeah, you never know, right? Do we make a new low here, or is this going to be a little higher low put in before we rip higher? Bulenox, I need to update that one too. You shorted Dow's at your entry, didn't short Nas, it was miles away. Relative equal lows, I think they are equal actually, so maybe they're not now that I zoomed in. Oh, they're not. They're not now that I zoomed in. A little scalperoonie. Hey, what's up, Lazy? Lazy, are you calling me a name? You're calling me lazy? Rude. Oh yeah, scammers all over the place. Figuring out how you want to trade. There we go, pushing down below the 800s here. Can we go? If we lose those 90s here, get a little waterfall into the 50. Trading such a tough game. Yeah. It's because people give up, mainly. People give up. Looks like it might be a higher low here. Not much to do here. Do something. Goodness. Yeah, it's kind of just grinded higher this morning. Failed to go higher, and then dumped. And then, you know, just flagging right here now. Consolidating. Need this long to work your fading nutty? Yeah, he is short. Was he short 811? I will say this, you know, we talk about this, guys, you know, manipulation leg lower. So you have your manipulation leg. Failure to make. So this will be a failed pivot. And then you just get the blast off from there. It's the exact same thing we got up here. If you look, it's just not as distinct. Push higher. One more manipulation leg. Failed pivot, and just lower. So it works. It works best if you compare it with an SMT with like the ES, but I don't see an SMT here so far. Actually, there is one right here with this low. I don't like using the internal lows, but I think 1120. Yep, there is an SMT here. ES did not sweep this low. Nasdaq did. So, so if we fail to make a new low here, it's reasonable to expect, you know, a pushback up into maybe that like 50% range. So kind of the pivot point here, really. You could say like, just mark this out as 50%. And just kind of see what happens. So up the 4-hour candle on the SMT. Yeah. Oh, so it has an SMT with the 4-hour. I don't have that pulled up on the ES. Let me zoom out. You are right. I clicked the wrong chart. But if you want to wait for confirmation, wait for ES to reclaim that 35. That'll kind of be your idea that maybe that's what it's going to do. Yeah, low risk. Yeah, I agree. Stop at the low. All right, I'm going to join you here. I'm going to join you long. Risque. I don't want to put my stop at the low. It's too much. Probably rips lower now. I think we can get a little pop here, but we'll see. If not, that's okay. We just be wrong on this trade. Stop really needs to be at the low, but man, I don't want to risk $500. Let's go ahead and add into it. Clearly, if it doesn't hold 90, then, you know, the low anyway will be in trouble anyway. So, we'll see a little pop here. Oh, I guess it took my target off up there on the other one. Stop to break even there. Let's see if we can rip. If it gets to the 21, we should see a decent candle. Gets through the 815 there. I think we see a decent candle up. Probably like, maybe look for like there. Oh, never mind. Stop me out. Room's long. Nutty's still short. Good time to take that off, looks like. Pushing lower. One more sweep of the lows here. We could get a big candle down now. Wait for the 5 minutes turn. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Did we sweep the low yet? Nope. Still got the SMT in play here. All right, let's find some music. It's time for music. It's bottom of the range here, so if you're going to long, this is the spot to do it, right? If you're not one to wait for confirmation, you just want a long bottom of the range. I see nothing wrong with it. What up, Dylan? And there we go. Now I expect a bit of a big candle. And when I mean big, I mean push up into like the 30. There it is. Exactly what I was looking for earlier, just got stopped out before it happened. There it is. So my target was hit. Nuts on the table. How many people can whistle in the chat? Can you whistle? Anybody can whistle? If you can whistle, type yes in the chat. I know there's a lot of people who can't whistle. I don't really know why. It's not hard. Whistle while you twerk. Mad Moxie's on the whistle. Pucker up. You still not convinced? Yeah, no, I agree. I may even still short the 50 level. The 50 EMA. If we get there. We've not had a 50 touch since this sell-off at all. Do I like the 50 touch enough? Meat whistle. I don't like it enough to take it on a funded account, but I don't think. It's just kind of like a naked 50 EMA, like what we talk about. Like the only thing I would say is there's clearly some resistance in this area, right? Problem is we break this area. You got a pretty good draw on liquidity above. Up there. 860s. 50% up there at 880s. And I do think at this level, the ES might be retesting the 35. It might be worth it to take it here on an eval, but I'm not going to take it on a funded account. I'll park an order on an eval. We'll go two minis. Shoot for the moon with one. And the other one, just take a little 6 points. What up, Jake? Is this the chords group? Yes, the chords group. All right, we're tagged in here. Off that 50 level. Stop to break even once the first target hits. I was like, you already knew it was going to bang when I only took it on an eval, right? As soon as I only took it on an eval, she's going to bang. She bangs. Oh, man, I was going to take that off right there. I noticed that 1 minute OB and ES approaching the 30 or the initial balance level there. All right, we might take this over here on the ES. If it breaks above 35, she bangs. That's right. Jake, bend over. All right, let's see if the 35 can reclaim here. I'm going to take it. All right, I'm long ES here. Come on, ES, push it up to the 42s for all the glory. And by all the glory, we mean Daily payout. That's what we mean. We'll zoom in a little bit. Initial balance low on Nasdaq right there at 57.50. Could be a little sticking point for us, but man, I want to go stop to break even at 39, but every time I do that, I get stopped and then it goes. The glory of the kingdom. Who wants to live forever? All right, ES. You can do it. Don't make me wait. Get me shook out like you did last time. I'd appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. I am looking at, I don't know, I'm considering going break even at 39. But I know I shouldn't. Yes, Bulenox is 1 day to pass, Sean. First target hit, got runners. Let's go, Michael. Nice hold, nice hold. Can we go to the moon? Can we do it? And by moon, I just mean 42 on the ES. 42 on the ES. That's all we're asking for. That's right, Rob. Yes, our Nasdaq touching the initial balance low there. Little retest. Got to pop that area right there. Got to get above 57 to really get a decent sized candle. I do think if we can get through that 57 level there, we can get a good sized candle. If we can just get through there. Got that wick right there at 60.75 too. That is a little scary. So we could just run that liquidity and turn back down. But we also got the 50% level sitting up above. So, Nutty got squeezed? Yeah. That's the thing. The failure to make a new low here was kind of your sign, right? That maybe it's going to go higher. At least in the short term. Let's see what we got. 35, 38. Might get stopped. ES above the initial balance. Nice job, Michael. And stopped out. And just couldn't do it. Reclaimed and then lost it. The reclaim was there, and then it just lost it. All right, Nasdaq pushing lower here. Is it going to make a new low? Nasdaq approaching the lows. ES not quite there yet, so. There we go. Back to the whole number there. ES down to the 25s. There go your runners. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, bad ES. Dirty. I mean, wait. We don't want to call her dirty. It's all right. That's how trading works. Not every trade is going to work, right? And that actually, I mean, considering the short, that's still a kind of a failed breakdown of the 35 level to the short side, right? So kind of the same idea on the long there. You could have that same idea to the short side. Nasdaq approaching the lows here. If Nasdaq loses 90, we're going to see a big candle. If it loses a 90 here, you're going to see a big candle lower down into that 39 area, maybe at least to the 50. I think if it can lose it here, you're going to see a pretty large size candle down. So see if it can go. It's got to lose the 90 there to do it. Yeah, I got that marked out, Rob, as well. Formation called FU. 2 losses and 2 wins. Yeah. I mean, we had a V shape there. It just didn't, you know, I don't know what the word is. So Nasdaq made a new low there. ES did not. Can the ES continue lower here is the question. All right, I want to get one more push back up here. Well, we did push through that 90, but yeah, SMT hasn't failed yet. ES still has not made a new low. Excuse me. Actually, you know what? I just noticed we did have a bearish SMT. ES took this area out. Nasdaq did not. So we also had a bearish SMT at the top there. But bullish SMT probably overrides that. Lazy says, sell! Was it one of it? Maybe. I don't know. Oh, man. Look at that big candle back up there. The 5-minute looks horrible. If this thing rips back above 35 here and just goes, it's going to be a little annoying. Right back to 35 here. Oh, wait. Kind of rejecting that area again. 848 to 878. You found 90% win rate strategy. Nice. Yeah, Michael, it is tricky for sure, but I have to probably share it in the Discord ICT if you can. Might be hard to follow here. Oh, man. ES is back to that 37. I mean, do we dare? Or 35. What do you need? You need 300. So it's 300 is... I don't know. Just don't trade. Every time I feel horny, you short Nasdaq. Good luck, sir. Yes, holding here at 32s, 33 area. Pushing the 35 again. All right, pushing back above the 840s here. All right, yes, pushing here. Nasdaq get above the 60s here, we can go. Can it do it? Hitting the initial balance there, pulling back again. Pop 60, I think we get a big candle here. Top of the hour might bring some volume. Yeah, we got 3 minutes. Oh, hit your runners there, Michael. Yeah. 9 missiles from India to Pakistan? Really? I didn't hear that. Can we get above the initial balance this time? Or is this going to be top of the range again and we sell back down? VS gets above 38.50 here. Let's see a nice, or 38. Let's see a nice push. Kind of be the idea. $50K account with a balance of $53,100. What's the max payout? $500 or $2,000. On Apex, $53,100 is going to get you $1,000. Right? Yeah, $1,000. It will get you $1,000. Yeah, I mean, I see that too, Michael, but yeah, we'll see. See if it can't push. If it gets through 860, I think we get a decent sized candle into the 880s. But if it doesn't get through there, it doesn't get through there. Is this top of the hour? Okay, it is. I was wondering why the price was acting a little funky. A little funky. $500 away from payout. Let's go. Nice job. Take it slow. Get the 500. Get you there. Yes, just popped up into the 37s there. Still can get above 38 there. If it pops 38, man, I think we can go. I want to see it pop 38 here and go. There's a few ticks away here from the 38. 4 ticks. If it gets through there, it should be able to go. We get one more push here. $9:30 open is at 9 a.m. Maybe we get the reject. Nasdaq holding that 840 level here, right there at the 50 EMA. Still putting in a lower high there on the ES so far. Got to break that 38 to really go. Nasdaq kind of flagging here. See if it can go. If it can hold this level, then pop. Red pill option, 0-day doppelganger. I don't know who that is. ES holding up here 35-36 area. Kind of just chopping around there just like it did earlier. Coming into the 1205 by 815. Maybe. Yes, with a little pop here. All right, nice little pop there in the ES. Gonna get a rip up into the VWAP here. Nasdaq's got to get above that 60 in order for ES to get this pump into the VWAP. Gonna have to hold this level and go. Nasdaq's got to pop this 58 level to go. Let's get a big candle here. Come on. Unable to do it there. Big red candle there on the ES. Big rejection off that level. Are we going to pull back here and just... I don't know. I don't really know how to play this. Don't know how to play it. Oh, you lost 10 before you passed 1? Oh, that sucks, Curd. Nice rip back up there. Short Nasdaq now. You're feeling it. Yeah, I mean, could be. Definitely not. It's one of those spots where it could kind of go either way. It's not doing anything here. Got a pop here. Let's see if this thing can pop. Get back through the 50 there. Pop the 60. Push back up into the 50% area. Got those relative equal highs up there at the 55s. That last 5-minute candle pretty much all wick. I'm going to hold that 50 there. All right, if we can pop here, this thing really can pop. If it can get through there, but it's not doing it so far. Sabo box. The good old Ben Bernanke. I don't know. If it does pop 60 here, I do think we get a decent sized candle, but a lot of resistance up here. Lazy wants to long. Longing into the resistance, not a fan. Really trying to show patience. For 70% so strong here at 849. Yeah. This thing is like, if it breaks this area, and if we break this initial balance low, it's rejected at 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like this working on its 5th time here. We break this area, we get a big candle here. Well, big by like 20 points, maybe. Maybe 30. Mancini said the recovery of 35, we see 50 again. We're building structure above 35 right now, but still just wedged between 35 and 39. Very similar to what we did earlier. And we kind of sold off from there, you know. We pushed up earlier, kind of had a little wedge in that area, sold down, pushed back up, revisited that area, just kind of chopping. So yeah. So we'll see. I mean, that's all we can do. Boom, 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 boom. Nice CT. All right. I'm just waiting. I mean, there's not much to do here, guys. Just trying to wait here. Be patient. If you haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. 5 minute looks very, very bad. Another inside bar just printed on the 5 minute. I'm just waiting. I mean, it's just holding up here. Yeah, BKR for sure. The knowledge. Excuse me. We'll pop back up here, retest the 50. Let's retest the 50 here. Not doing it. Kind of pushing lower here. ES dropping below the 35. Got this wick down here at the 20s. I mean, it feels like this thing's going to sell off again to me. As soon as you think that, ES pops back above the 35. Look at this thing rip now. ES ripping above the 38s. ES got above 38 there. Made a new high. Nasdaq did not. Is ES going to pop right back into the... ES popped right back into the range after sweeping the high. That is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, Sean. It's not, I mean, it makes no, I mean, like, it's just... What is the, it's 18, yeah. If it doesn't make a new high here, then... So far the strat's working, nice. Now it's probably going to go, watch. ES pushing up there, approaching the VWAP. Stopped out there. Stuck in the range at 80 bucks. Let's get a breakout. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I mean, it feels to me like it's probably going to dump here back into like the 820 area. If I had to guess. You get the 10. The social police. Escuje vive. Escucha? Escuche vive. Look at that pull back into the 20s. Just... I don't know. You're out, Marson. Yeah. I mean, it just could not do it, guys. I tried it again there. It tricked me. She tricked me. I just couldn't do it. You're never wrong. Well, you're wrong sometimes if you got a 90%. Only right if you have 100% strategy. The 100% strategy. Oh. VWAP? Maybe. I mean, who knows? It could just, probably just going to hang in this range, to be honest, until FOMC. I think Max agrees. I don't know. Yeah, lazy. I kind of think we sell, but we'll see. At least close. Can't time out Streamlabs. You can't do that. Yeah, ES recovered the, needs to hold below 31 here if it's going to continue down, really. At that pivot point right there. Our initial balance low. Though we retest the whole number here, it's kind of what it looks like, but we'll see. Why trade? Yeah, Tech T, I agree. Escuche, I don't really know. Back to the 9 EMA there. See if it holds. First touch on the 9 there. Nope. Yes, back to the pivot point. Almost the 35 area. Three minutes left on this 5 minute. There's the 50 EMA touch too. It's kind of consolidated though. Still pretty strong though, looks like. Really kind of want to see this close below 820 here. Close below 820, I think we can get a nice little rip lower. Let's see here. There's 820. Coper, I don't know. We could have shorted from the 50. I don't know. I thought about it, but really didn't close below 820 like we wanted it to. So I don't know. I don't know. Got about a minute and a half left on this 5 minute. What up, Gold Chest? How you doing? Ever heard of the movie Ninja Assassin? No? Ninja Trader Assassin? Yes, broke back down below the 31 there. I'm going to retest that whole number here. Retest 800, probably. Getting a little twitchy here. Oh, it's 12:30. A little twitchy. Let's see if we push through here. If you get down into that 800 level, I mean, man, this would be like the fourth test of the 90. It really could go here. Like down into the 50s quickly, right? But yes, pushing back up 31. Nasdaq retesting the 20. I do think if we sweep the low here, if we get below the low here, I think we get a big candle down into the 50. If we get through the low. Yeah, Owlboy, I'm not really trading it though, to be honest. I am just kind of watching it right now. I am thinking of a short here, but I kind of want to see it get through that whole number first. But so far, it's not doing it. A little pump back up here. No, I'm not, Owlboy. No full pork for me. Yes, working its way, or kind of right back to that 31 level there. Thank you, Rise. Pushing back up there, 830s. This, do 5-minute candle in 30 seconds. I'd like us to close at like 8:13 on this 5-minute candle. Kind of where it opened, but it doesn't look like it's going to. All right, new 5-minute here. We need it to be bearish engulfing. $9.22. Yeah, fish lips if it breaks. I mean, if we can get above 860, but I don't know. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. I don't really know, to be honest. Trying to push here. All right, 5-minute candle just turned red. Let's see if it can hold red or not. Yeah, we're not moving at all right here, really, to be honest. It's not really doing much. Yeah, you decided you're going to trade. That's the reason we're not moving. Yes, testing 35 there. See if ES wants to push down a little bit here off the 35 level. New 5-minute candle there. See if we can retest 30. Trying to pop out here. They still didn't fix it. That annoys the shit out of me. I then requested them to. So I have some Take Private Trader Pro accounts that are disabled, or they were failed. You know, I blew them, and they still have the accounts showing as active, which means that it limits the number of accounts that you can. So, like, if you have 3 showing active, if you pass 2 more, then you can't activate them. So I don't quite know why are they doing that? Like, I've already messaged them 4 times. They keep telling me it's fixed, and it's not fixed. Literally, this is the 4th time. They're like, "Oh, it's fixed," and it's not fixed. Yeah, I mean, it's so stupid. Oh, you're still holding shorts? Uh-oh. There's finally the breakout. Yes, at the VWAP there. Out of 1, out of 2. Down to 1 here. No, I'm long, Scooche. And stopped out on the runner. Basically a break-even trade there. I'll jump back in here, though. Still think we probably pushed to the pivot point. It's right there at the 50% mark as well, so... Yeah, we're popping here, lazy. It seems like. I mean, we talked about if we could get over the 860s, so it's kind of what happened. It just took it a long time to get over that. I'm gonna move this up here. See if they sent me an email. Kind of annoying, kind of annoying. An annoyance. Two disabled, below 25K, still showing active. Yeah, that's the problem. Nice job, Oracle. How you doing? Green, I like it. It's annoying because like I wanted to reset one of them. One's a 25K, and I was like, I want to reset that 25K. I was just going to reset it and pay the 450, and I haven't been able to do it for a week because it's still not fixed. It's still showing active, and you cannot reset an active account. So it's annoying. And I chat with them. They answer pretty quickly. And then they're like, yes, it's fixed. Log out, log back in. And it's not fixed. It's just a little bit annoying. Yeah, they have a little customer support. Just a little. Not a ton. Yeah, they full-time, they've hired some new people. I know that. They've gotten faster. But it's just annoying. Like, you keep telling me it's fixed and it's not. So, I mean, I have a contact at Tech Private Trader, but, like, I try my best not to reach out to him unless absolutely necessary. You know, it's not his job. Customer support's not his job. So I don't really want to reach out to him. Just, you know, kind of respect for his position, his job. You know, it's not his job to help me. I was thinking about adding right there. Could pull back into the 50s. I may add on a retest of like the 57, 58 area. Fernando fixed yours. Nice. My plan is to get 5 accounts with them. I wanted to reset one. I already have one. Wanted to reset one, which would give me 2, and then I'm working on 3 other evals. So, I mean, where's this movement earlier when we were trying to take longs over here? That's the thing, like, you know, you would think this would have been the breakout point. That's why I took it. And then it just had all this. They really need a better business model. Yeah. I like them. I like them. I mean, I like the daily payouts. Obviously, it's my favorite. But it's just annoying a little bit with the customer service. And it's not even that they're not answering. They are answering. They're just not fixing the problem. They keep saying it's fixed and it's not. Oh my gosh, guys. How are they going to do me dirty? No, you're not wasting your time full time. I mean, they're a great prop firm. It's just, you know, you're going to have some issues. That's just how it is with props. I mean, did I have my take profit so perfect that you had to 1 ticket? What's the high on this candle? 83.50. And my target's 83.75. Oh. Yeah, Tech T, I use the affiliate money to reset it, so it feels a little different. You know what I mean? And if I take 2 daily payouts, then it pays for itself. So, it one takes you 2 weeks. Dang. I think it still goes, but that's why I didn't take it off. But that is like, you know. I mean, if the ES loses the VWAP here, that's not going to be a great sign. I'm going to add one here, just assuming ES holds the VWAP. Boom, 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 boom. MES, yeah. You can buy 4 evals at the price of reset. Yeah, that's true. It's just saving time. That's all it really is. Time and effort in passing the evals. I could reset it today and get a payout tomorrow. Like, that's kind of the thing. So... All right, ES is kind of peaking below the VWAP here. If it doesn't hold. Yeah, ES kind of losing the VWAP. This might be all we got. Yeah, Black Phoenix, but, you know, not counting on the trade money is, I'm sure, a bit of a, you know, it does give you a little mental relief. I think I'm going to move this one up to 89. Still kind of think if we go above 83, 84 here, we can pop. Well, it's going to do me dirty again is the question. All right, we got that one. Stop to break even, but it's really in profit. See if we can pop this, and I'll take it off at the 89, just in front of the 90 level. Boom, boom, boom. Weekend becomes exhausting, I'm sure. 920s, yeah, makes sense. But I just don't want to fight the 90s here. If we pop the pivot, I think we can hit the 90. It's going to be 2 o'clock, Michael. 2 p.m., another hour. There we go. So try to be a little patient there. You know. Turned out okay on the eval here. We're up $2,000 on it. We did hit daily loss limit on it yesterday. So yeah, I just like the 990 area. I don't like to fight because you're typically, when you hit 90s, you're going to get a little bit of pullback. But certainly 908, 920 looks possible. That's hard to make in one day. No, Tech T, it's actually not. Well, I use the 25K. So you only need 1,500, and then so you get 1,750. I mean, I've done it several times. I've not done it full porting. Typically, I go for like 5 to 7 point scalps with one mini, kind of what I was doing today on this eval. And then, I mean, you can see like on this eval today, we're up, $2,000. Now, certainly, could you blow it? Yeah, of course. You could blow it for sure. I mean, the other eval is, I did something similar, and I'm down 1193. But I also took a couple what I would consider stupid trades on that eval. So you can still do it and still kind of just scalp your way to it. It's reasonable, but how many cons? You can trade 3 minis or 30 micros. So nice job, Michael. 815. Yeah, I mean, it just, you just ranged here, just waiting for the break. As soon as we broke, I kind of thought we were going here, so that's why, I went heavy in that. But yeah, I do the stupid trades out for sure. I mean, like, you look back on it and you're like, why did I take that trade? Like, that was completely stupid. But I do get what you're saying, Tech T. Very easy to blow them. Very easy. It is very easy to blow them. I mean, realistically, yeah, like 925. Yeah, looks good. Let me look at this other chart. Yeah. One day with no discipline. Yeah, you could do that. No, boy, I do the same thing, man. Trust me. I do the same thing all the time. I'll blow up individual accounts. And that's why a lot of people say, like, why do you copy trade? Like, why do you copy trade? That's what they ask. Ricky Spanish, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. They're like, why do you copy trade? Because when I trade a single account, I fuck around a lot on a single account. As you can see with these evals that I failed, right? But we're basically break even today. We took 2 funded trades, break even. But if I'm just trading a single account, I care less about the account, so I fuck around on it. But when I've got all the accounts linked together, I'm much more disciplined. So much more disciplined. You copy trade also because you have too many fundeds to trade one by one. Yeah, me too. Well, not right now. I've got like 15, not a ton. So, 815 setup was the consequent encroachment, 50% of the 1 hour candle. Nice. You see, kind of annoyed there on the ES. Like, I don't know. I tried that trade a couple times and it just, reclaim, sell. Reclaim, little dip below. That wouldn't have stopped you. This would have. And then that reclaim, finally, breakout to the 50. You have 30 accounts. Dang, Tech T, nice. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Michael. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. So, guys, I do think I'm going to go ahead and just call it here. I'm kind of tired. It's 1 o'clock. FOMC in an hour. I might come back for power hour here. We'll see. We'll kind of see what we get. But I'll probably do an Asia stream tonight anyway. Let's see what this guy said. But if you guys want to support the channel, please use my links and codes below. We'll be back. We'll be back for the Asia session, like I said, for sure. But hit the like button on your way out, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.